the Mongol Empire. Even the name sent shivers down the spines of men. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we explore the enigmatic tales and unsolved puzzles of history. From the steppes of Asia, they erupted like a force of nature. They were led by Genghis Khan, a name whispered with fear and awe. Their armies were vast, their horsemen unmatched. They were the storm that swallowed nations whole. One such nation was the Cumans. These nomadic horsemen roamed the lands we now know as Ukraine. They were a proud people, fierce warriors, but even they were no match for the Mongol war machine. The Cumans fought bravely, desperately. But the Mongols were relentless. Their armies were decimated, their homes destroyed. Their leader, a man of strategic brilliance and unwavering courage, was Kotyan Khan. Facing utter annihilation, he made a fateful decision. He would lead his people west, to seek refuge in a Christian kingdom, Hungary. It was a gamble, a desperate plea for survival in the face of oblivion. Imagine, if you will, the weight on Kotyan's shoulders. His people, battered and broken, looked to him for salvation. He led them on a perilous journey westward. They crossed mountains and rivers, their eyes constantly scanning the horizon for any sign of the Mongol pursuers. Their destination? The Kingdom of Hungary. It was a Christian land with its own customs and prejudices. But to Kotyan, it represented a chance for survival. He sent envoys to the Hungarian king, Béla IV. They carried with them a desperate plea for sanctuary. Kotyan promised military support against the Mongols. He vowed that his people would convert to Christianity. It was a gamble, placing the fate of his people in the hands of a foreign king. Béla faced a difficult choice. Accepting the Cumans meant inheriting their problems, their enemies, but rejecting them could be even more dangerous. King Béla agreed to give the Cumans refuge. It was a decision based on strategy as much as compassion. He knew the Mongol threat was real. The Cumans, despite their current state, were skilled warriors. They could bolster his defenses. But their arrival in Hungary was not without its challenges. The Cumans were nomads, accustomed to a life on the move. Their ways were foreign to the settled Hungarians. Tension arose between the two groups, fueled by mistrust and cultural differences. The Cumans were seen as a disruptive force, their presence resented by some. Rumors spread like wildfire. They were accused of being spies for the Mongols. Some whispered that they planned to betray their Hungarian hosts. Kotyan found himself walking a tightrope. He urged his people to assimilate, to adopt the ways of their hosts. He knew that their survival depended on proving their loyalty to the Hungarian crown. But fear and prejudice can be potent weapons. The whispers grew louder, fueled by those who saw the Cumans as a threat. They painted a target on Kotyan's back. In 1241, tragedy struck. A mob, whipped into a frenzy by fear and false rumors, stormed Kotyan's camp. They were convinced that the Khan was planning to betray them to the Mongols. Kotyan, caught off guard, had no chance to defend himself. He was cut down, murdered in cold blood. The man who had led his people across continents, who had sought only to protect them from annihilation, was killed by the very people he had pledged to defend. The assassination of Kotyan Khan was a tragedy. It was a testament to the corrosive power of fear and the deadly consequences of prejudice. It was a betrayal that would have far-reaching consequences for both Cumans and Hungarians. The assassination sent shockwaves through the Cuman community. They had placed their trust in the Hungarians, only to be met with treachery. Fearing for their lives, they fled. They became scattered refugees once more. Their fragile alliance with Hungary shattered. The timing could not have been worse. The Mongols, under the leadership of Batu Khan, Genghis Khan's grandson, were on the move. They were sweeping across Europe, leaving a trail of destruction in their wake. With the Cuman forces gone, Hungary was left vulnerable. The very people who could have bolstered their defenses, who knew the Mongol tactics better than anyone, were gone. In 1241, the Mongol horde descended upon Hungary. The Battle of Mohi, fought on the banks of the Sajo River, was a disaster for the Hungarians. Their army was routed, their king forced to flee. The Mongol invasion left Hungary in ruins. It was a crushing defeat, a testament to the folly of the Hungarian nobles who had betrayed Kotyan Khan. In the aftermath of the invasion, with the Mongol threat receding, the Cumans slowly began to return to Hungary. King Béla, recognizing his past mistake, welcomed them back. He granted them land, integrated them into Hungarian society. The Cumans, with their horsemanship and military prowess, became an integral part of the Kingdom of Hungary. They played a crucial role in shaping Hungarian culture and identity, their legacy visible even today in Hungarian traditions and bloodlines. The assassination of Kotyan Khan serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of fear, prejudice, and the human capacity for betrayal. It is a story about the struggle for survival, the clash of cultures, and ultimately, the resilience of the human spirit. The Cuman people, despite the hardships they faced, endured. They found a new home, their legacy woven into the tapestry of a nation forever changed by the Mongol storm. If Kotyan Khan had not been assassinated, the course of European history might have been drastically different. The Cumans, under his leadership, could have formed a powerful alliance with other European kingdoms, potentially altering the balance of power. This might have delayed or even prevented the Mongol invasions, leading to a more stable and unified Europe. The cultural and technological exchanges between the East and West could have accelerated, fostering a more interconnected and advanced society much earlier in history. Imagine a Europe where the strength of the Cuman riders, the strategic acumen of Western kingdoms, and the advanced knowledge from the East coalesced into a formidable force. This alliance could have built bridges instead of walls, creating a tapestry of shared innovations, art, and philosophy. The Mongol storm, which once tore through the continent, might have been met with an unbreakable shield of unity and collaboration. In this alternative history, Kotyan Khan's vision of a united front against external threats could have paved the way for a golden age in Europe, an era where the clash of cultures gave birth to an unprecedented era of peace and prosperity. The ripple effects of such unity might have shaped not only the political landscape but also the cultural and scientific advancements, setting the stage for a renaissance far earlier than what history recorded. This unwritten future serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate threads that weave our past. It is a testament to the profound impact of individual lives and decisions on the grand tapestry of history. Kotyan Khan's untimely death was a pivotal moment, a fork in the road that led to the world we know today, yet it leaves us pondering the tantalizing possibilities of what might have been had one man's life not been cut short by betrayal. As we reflect on this alternate path, let us remember the lessons of unity, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. Our history is a mosaic of countless choices, each one shaping the world in ways we can only begin to imagine. The legacy of the Cuman riders and the story of Kotyan Khan remind us that even in the face of adversity, the seeds of a brighter future are always within our grasp. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more explorations into the symbols that shape our world.